And, oh, the last thing I'm going to say to Stefon Diggs, you're on my fantasy team, bro. I want you to keep doing good. Bruh, make this the last girl you try to or have. The next time, like, you starting to inch into the territory, some of these shoot you. All that ACL got going on, they'll shoot you. So stop playing around, okay?
Another day, another Offset meltdown. And this one, pew, it's nuclear. Cardi B just flipped the internet upside down by confirming she's pregnant with Stefon Diggs' baby and Offset. He's not just mad, he's on full-blown villain arc mode. Word is, he's behind the scenes spiraling, raging, and low-key planning to wreck her whole album rollout out of pure spite. This ain't no sad X energy, this is scorched earth pettiness from a man who feels publicly humiliated. And when Offset feels embarrassed, he doesn't cry. He plots Cardi's fourth baby, and it's not with Offset, it's with an NFL baller. Yeah, his pride took a direct hit. He's out here trying to act chill, but behind the scenes, people close to him say it's total chaos. Tantrums, shade, unhinged rants, you name it. He's allegedly snapping on his team, dodging interviews, and threatening to block anything tied to her music. Offset's a pro at hiding his feelings online, but if you're reading between the lines, it's giving meltdown in 4K. This whole situation didn't come out of nowhere. The pregnancy rumors had already been creeping in ever since blogger One Go Alexis dropped that infamous pic of Cardi and Stefon cuddled up with the caption, "A little birdie told me these two expecting." Boom, the internet cracked in half. Cardi hates people getting in her business, especially before she can make the announcement. But once the whispers turned to roars and fans started dragging her for getting knocked up so soon, it was only a matter of time. Offset's reaction has been wild. For someone who supposedly moved on, he's doing a little too much lurking, too much tweeting, too much fuming. Sources say he feels like he got replaced on live TV and now he's lashing out, and this time, it's not just about heartbreak. It's about ego. Offset's pride ain't built to handle this kind of hit, especially when the whole world is watching Cardi thrive without him and with a baby on the way by someone else. What made it worse? Cardi went quiet. No claps back. No denials. No Twitter rants. Just silence. And that silence spoke volumes. Fans caught on fast. If it was fake, she would have shut it down, but she didn't. And then it happened. Videos dropped, showing Cardi with what clearly looked like a bump. And baby, she's known for keeping that waist singed. So when folks saw that midsection looking rounder than usual, it was a wrap. The internet turned into CSI, Cardi B, frame-by-frame breakdowns, zoomed-in screenshots, side profiles. It was chaos. One video had people swearing she let her guard down and forgot to suck it in, and honestly, she looked way too far along to be hiding it now. Once fans clocked it, it was game over. The bump was bumping. The tea was steeping, and the countdown to confirmation was officially on. Then boom, confirmation. Cardi stepped out and owned it. She's pregnant. Social media exploded. Memes, debates, congratulatory messages, and petty posts everywhere. But the loudest reaction, Offset. Dude's been spiraling like a Wi-Fi signal in a tunnel. He's out here dropping cryptic posts, unfollowing people, popping off in IG comments, hurt, confused, and full of smoke but too prideful to say it outright. Still, we see you, Offset. He's been dropping petty subs ever since, talking about betrayal, fake loyalty, how real ones never switch up. But come on now, let's not act brand new. Offset was out here breaking hearts before Stefon ever entered the chat. Now that he's on the other side of the heartbreak, it's all rage and revenge. And if those insider whispers are true, Offset's not done. He's got one more play up his sleeve, and it might involve messing with Cardi's music rollout just to get even. Offset been wilding with these cryptic posts like, "Rip Street, Real One. I got 300 Modog in real life." And the most random of all, "I'm not the candy lady, but it's honey bun today." What even is that supposed to mean? Fans instantly clocked that he was sneak dissing Cardi without saying her name, and dragged him all over Twitter for it. Then he doubled back, like, it's not about her. But please, who else is he talking about right now? Nobody's buying it, and that fake cool act is just making the whole blow up even worse. Offset's meltdown is messy enough. But now folks starting to side-eye Cardi too, because let's keep it real, she'll leave one toxic circus just to join another. Stefon Diggs might be a baller on the field, but off it, his rep with women is loud. Multiple women have outed him for sneaky behavior, from deeming exes while claiming Cardi in public, to rumors he got other women pregnant at the same time. And Cardi saw the mess unfold live, yet still chose to have his baby. Woo, it's giving drama magnet. Now we're watching this love triangle spin completely off the rails. Offset spiraling, Stefon allegedly still moving, grimy, and Cardi, smack, in the middle, pregnant again, trying to finesse an album rollout while her whole personal life is catching fire. And if Offset's really behind the scenes sabotaging her every move, then we're only seeing the beginning of this storm. He's not just hurt, he's on a revenge mission. And nobody holds a grudge like Offset when his ego's bruised. Let's be honest, fans saw Offset's petty streak coming from a mile away. Cardi went and upgraded, not just to someone richer, but a full-blown NFL star. Offset still hasn't recovered from that one. Remember when Cardi joked about leaving him for a man with a bigger bag? Then actually did it. Offset been pressed ever since. And don't forget, when Cardi and Stefon were keeping things low-key, who magically leaked all the private tea? DJ Academics. And guess who fans say tipped him off? Yup, word on the street is Offset found some spicy texts and pics on Cardi's phone, and, instead of keeping it private, he handed it straight to Academics on a silver platter. And of course, Academics wasted no time blowing it up. That was the moment their quiet little romance turned into a headline, and it kicked off Offset's full sabotage arc. A calculated leak, a wounded ego, and a mission to burn everything down. Offset didn't just lose cardio, he lost control of the narrative. And when Stefon's name got too loud, Offset took it to another level. Y'all remember when he tried to convince people Stefon was gay? Yay, he hopped online throwing slick jabs, calling him the gay ninja like he wasn't grasping for straws. Fans clocked it instantly. He wasn't dragging Stefon, he was drowning in jealousy. Every time Cardi popped out looking happy with Stefon, Offset completely lost it. Throwing shade, spreading rumors, crashing out online, he makes it weird every time. But now, he's not just being messy, he's being strategic. Fans say Offset's no longer just acting out, he's actively trying to damage Cardi's career. The pettiness went corporate. Ever since she confirmed the pregnancy, he's been giving bitter baby daddy energy, the kind that shows up just to block your glow. And this latest stunt, he really might have taken it too far. Cardi finally gave fans what they've been begging for: confirmation that album number 2 is on the way. Teased the rollout, revealed the first single. Outside fans went wild. Then boom, hours later, Offset drops his own music announcement. Same day, same rollout window. Coincidence? Be for real. After everything he's pulled lately, the internet ain't falling for that one. Fans flooded his comments instantly, calling him out. We see what you're doing. Dropping music the same day. Petty much. Others wrote, if you can't stand to see her win, just say that. Offset swears it's all innocent, just vibes. But the timeline says otherwise. And if this keeps up, we're not just looking at a messy breakup, we're watching a full-on music war between two exes who know exactly how to push each other's buttons. That competition she was talking about. Her man was the enemy the whole time. And now, it's really starting to feel true. Offset's moves don't scream confidence, they scream insecurity. The shade, the timing, the stunt sits, not strategy, it's spite. Fans see it for what it is: sabotage, plain and bitter. And if Offset's grand plan was to ruin Cardi's moment, it might have just backfired in the worst way. Offset didn't wake up petty one day. Nah, this been brewing. The moment that Cardi snippet leaked, the one dragging dusty, disloyal dudes who'll sleep with a napkin if it flutters. Yeah, that one. Cardi jumped on Twitter, acting like she wasn't releasing it, like it was old and too messy, but guess what? She dropped that exact track. And when you hear it, oh, yeah, she meant every word. And we all know who caught those strays. Equals. She spit bars like, ninjas, please believe me, they'll hit anything. These ninjas way too easy. Good for nothing. Lower than the dogs. Next time you sing, send your mama to her. Pooh. The internet gasped. That wasn't a diss, that was a demolition. And like they say, when the shoe fits, the dog hollers. And Offset, he hollered, loud, because minutes later, he dropped his own song on the exact same day. Petty and panicked, fans clocked it immediately. It felt shady, desperate, like Offset. Couldn't stand seeing Cardi win, and while his track made some noise barely scraping Billboard at number 72, Cardi's Pop Out came swinging, debuting at number 10. She didn't just clear him, she left him dusted, pregnant, glowing, and still eating the charts alive. Offset tried to block the spotlight, but all he did was prove he couldn't share it. You'd think taking a loss on the charts might humble him. Nope, Offset doubled down. This time, accusing Cardi of using her pregnancy for promo. Seriously, he posted stuff like, go roll out in PR, throwing shade like it wasn't obvious he was pressed. And fans saw straight through it. Cardi's out here stacking wins. Offset, he's spiraling in real time. The more she pops out, the more he loses it. It's a full-blown meltdown now. Offset's not just bitter, he's exposed. Throwing shade, tanking his own credibility, and trying to play puppet master in a show he got kicked out of. Some fans think he's just mad Cardi upgraded. Others say it's deeper. Maybe it's regret. Maybe it's alimony fears. But one thing's clear, fumbled bad, and instead of clapping for her, he's moving like a hater. Loudly, Offset should be her biggest cheerleader right now. If Cardi wins, that bag benefits everybody, including him. But instead, he's acting like the ops. Meanwhile, Stefon Diggs is allegedly stepping up into that baby daddy role, and Offset's timeline is giving full-on emotional collapse. It's messy, it's loud, and it's only getting nastier. Because once the baby drops and the album soars, oh, it's a wrap. So hit that like button, drop your hot take in the comments, and tell us, Is Offset just heartbroken? Or is he truly threatened by Cardi leveling up? Is this about jealousy or straight up ego? Share the vid with someone who's been following this roller coaster, and make sure you subscribe for more celeb chaos, drama, and deep dives. We'll see you in the next one.